Chopping it up, baby. It's the Rock Boss Bully, SiegelCapone, Mayor of Moguls. And this is my favorite part of the show. That's the shit I don't like. That's the shit I don't like. We exposing the fraudulent. And in this week, what I want to expose, first off, is these lying ass women. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know what y'all do. And it's like, you know, to go back into what I was saying earlier about being a conversationalist, I'm open, honest, and real with what I do. I don't have no reason to lie about nothing. Not on my dick, not with who I'm talking to, none of that. And I'm the type of person, even if it might hurt your feelings, I'm going to be brutally blunt and honest with you. And I can only speak what I feel. And that's what y'all going to get and see in this podcast all the time is I'm speaking real. I'm speaking from the heart. And I'm trying to get this energy to get people to listen and open their minds more. But the one thing that's fucked up in the world is we got a bunch of women that feel like they gotta sneak around and they gotta lie about shit. Even when you done did your research and you got evidence to back up whatever you feeling or the reason why you even asked them some of the shit that you asked them, and then they just sit there and lie in your face like you is dumb or something. Like, ooh, that shit burns me up. I'm telling you, it's like one of my pet peeves. Do not sit in my face and fucking lie to me. Especially when I'm asking you direct questions and giving you hints that I got evidence and I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because now you insulting my intelligence. And for that, you will go on Siegel's motherfucking wall of shame, which is exposing the fraudulent. So to all you fraudulent lying ass bitches, here you go. 2 of them real quick and get the fuck on, you know. And for the ones that I did fuck already, you know, thanks for the blessing. It was fun while it lasted, but you have no value other than your spread. That's the shit I don't like. That's the shit I don't like. Another thing I don't like, and I don't understand, why is today's kids so motherfucking disrespectful? Like, it's fucked up because I know it's not a lot of real men, especially of my caliber, real true kings that's trying to be positive and create this wave to try to change the atmosphere and bring communities back. It all starts in the household, like I said in a previous podcast, that until you identify with yourself and you fix home, you can't even come outside, or you shouldn't want to go outside. So when they took the man out of his role and let women be empowered, the man was the enforcer and the final ride to these kids. And now these kids don't have that ride. They don't have that foundation put inside them. And they're not being taught the proper morals and values. And that's why they going crazy the way they are. And they influenced by their other peers and TV, radio, and social fucking media that allows people to stand behind a keyboard or a machine or their phone and think that they can say and do anything that they want to do in this world to anybody. And you can't say and just do what the fuck you want to do out here, especially when you're a child. These kids need their ass beat. They need all they fucking technology stripped from them. And they need some real books, some real guidance, and some real knowledge put in them, and make them understand how important it is to respect adults and respect they self, because that's the saddest part about it, is that they disrespecting they self and they don't even know it. And that's just terrible that we letting it get out of hand. Like, these teenagers ain't about to whoop my ass. I'm daddy all day. So I'm not allowing that shit with my kids. I will cut them off and let they ass starve, for real, before I let my kids fucking disrespect me. You came from these nuts. I ain't come from yours. You know what I'm saying? And I think women, y'all gotta get back to stop trying to be the head of the household and let these men do their job. Stop jumping down our neck because we going hard on our kids, because they need that shit. They need to be going. They need that shit. We need to be there to straighten their ass out. Right now, my son is locked up because he disrespectful as fuck, and he don't comprehend and understand not only is it wrong, but it can be dangerous. It can be life-threatening even. The wrong kid say something, a kid say something wrong to the wrong person, you know, that can be a whole new situation of trouble that kid ain't even prepared for, and the kid is bringing the parents in, because then that's when the parents want to step in when something happens. But real peace, harmony, and life evolves through preventing the bullshit, preventing the drama. That's why cops are no use, because they not out here serving and protecting shit. They not preventing nothing. They only show up when something has happened. And I guess they've been trained and taught that it don't even matter until something happened. Because you could call them with something that they don't take as priority, and they won't even fucking show up at all. And that's a damn shame. But you know, part of bringing the community back is that we have to release the chains a little bit and allow anybody that's an adult, that's around the presence of our kids, that's got a negative or violent or disrespectful ass energy coming out of them, allow these elders to take their spot and check these fucking kids, because they don't give a fuck about nothing. They on school buses, they in church, they don't care where they at. They just disrespectful, evil, and fucking out of control. And we need to put our foot in their ass and set their ass straight. That's how I feel. And hey, I had my ass kicked many a times, and I still was bad as fuck. That's why I fucked my life up, and now I'm just now 40 years old trying to go rewrite history and right my wrongs. Regretting that I didn't listen. But see, we didn't have a whole bunch of elders around us. Our generation was the first drop-off of parents being around to instill values. I got a lot of my values off of experience. Minimal values came from my parents because they was never fucking around. But I've been there for mine, and I always tried to teach them that the time and the things I can teach you and the values in that will always outweigh what I can buy you, what I can give you, what I can do for you. Because see, that's the three things that kids don't even understand yet. They are spoiled and think that everybody owe them something, or shit just supposed to come to them easy, and they wouldn't even survive one fucking day in the street without nothing. They would go crazy. So we need to get on these motherfucking kids' heads for real, and like I said, put a foot in their ass if we have to, and end this disrespect. Get these kids in line because they are the future. And just think how disrespectful they are now. If we don't get it in line, how disrespectful they gonna become as adults. And they teaching their kids to be even more disrespectful. It's a cycle. We all a part of it. We can't keep ignoring the fact that we all a part of this circle of life. So everything you say and do, it influences somebody somewhere. And that's just really fake shit exposing these deadbeat ass parents. I'm talking about fathers and mothers that's spending more time battling each other because their relationship didn't work than co-parenting and setting a level balanced playing field with the laws and authority over their kids. So stop letting them disrespect y'all in your homes. Stop sending them out here in the streets and allowing them to be fucking disrespectful. Because I don't give a fuck what kid it is. You ain't gonna disrespect me. Because I'll take you to your parents and tell them I checked you. Or I'm gonna get you the fuck away from me by any means necessary, because I can't take nobody disrespecting me. Period. I fought too hard and earned my respect in these streets, in boardrooms, in classrooms, everywhere. So the last thing I'm gonna do is give up my manhood and my authority to some little 12, 13-year-old kid that think he the baddest shit that ever came to earth, you know. And for that, I had to expose him, you know. But we'll be back, and we're gonna go ahead and get into the topic of the night and get ready to wrap up in a minute. And hey, I hope I gave y'all something. And like I said, go back to these segments and use them in your everyday life, because the next time you hear a kid anywhere in public, especially disrespecting their parents or disrespecting somebody, maybe this will click and it'll cause you to do something. We'll be back. Chop it up.